Howdy folks, we're preparing for a big heat this week. We're gonna head over to the North Farm. We got 2 sets of legs here. We're gonna flip some windbreaks into shade. Dad's got 75 or so, I think, heifers over there. Well, that didn't work. I'm not lifting high enough and that gate hole is too muddy. There's another gate on the other side, but I assume once I get off the concrete it's gonna get messy again. I don't know if we'll get anything good done. Next step is fall off this concrete into wet mud and flip my little machine over. Fun yet?
I'm not, but you're not. I wonder if you go right off that instead of sliding.
Oh, we're doing another?
Yeah.
Okay.
We ain't stuck yet.
They better appreciate this because I gotta change my underwear after this.
Yeah. I feel like he's looking for a differential lock. Uphill does not help at all. Going in, he was going downhill. Do you think he wants to put a couple more in there?
You know, I think we should go home, get another windbreak, and put another one
That's what I was just telling the folks.
Well,
I bet Cole wants to put more in there.
Well, I just think it's such an easy thing to do, and it helps the cattle a lot.
Okay.
I can say, once you get down from that 1.5 foot fluff, there's some hard underneath there.
Yeah.
So we could use a rein. I hate doing stuff like that in the pens when it's that wet. You know, those ruts aren't just gonna go away. There's gonna be a soft spot there for a while. These calves will appreciate that shade when it's 97 on Saturday. Better pick up some more sticks. I remember watering these trees when they were this tall with my grandma. That one's a pear tree. That's pretty cool. It wasn't pleasant, but we got done what we wanted to do. So we have some hay we'll be baling in a couple days. So we gotta hook this back on to the baler. We gotta hook the 7520 up to the rake. Guessing they need greased. This is new.
You know, Cole, when you were gathering up those twigs over to Jeff's, it kind of reminded me of back when I was a kid and all the ingenious toys, ingenious games that they had.
Like a hoop.
No.
And a stick.
There was some really cool games you could buy at the grocery store. One was called Pick Up Sticks, where you would take the bag, open it up, dump it on the ground, and pick them back up.
See, that's your generation.
Yep.
They were like, we're going to teach these kids how to work and make them think it's fun.
And there was another one called Paddle Ball, where there was a paddle and a ball.
Paddle and ball.
String in between. Doot, 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 doot. And cork gun. You had the cork and the gun.
And the gun.
Yeah, yeah.
Sold separately these days, I bet.
Yeah, and then
The world
marbles.
we live in.
You know, marbles. So they were ahead of their time on these games.
Lube the chains and this machine is ready to go. I'm not sure, but we might have 2 flat tires.
Did you just take those off now?
Yeah. When we go to bale that alfalfa that we cut yesterday, Dad's gonna try to use this thing. We have not successfully made a bale with this yet, but Dad thinks all the kinks are out of it. There was one sensor that he had to free up. The electrical wasn't hooked up right, so that wasn't moving the arms for the twine. The one issue that may be left is the SCVs on the back of this tractor might leak a little. May not keep the door down once all that pressure from a bale getting made is in there. So we learned this morning that we don't want to be driving in these feedlots because they're wet. Well, we're gonna be doing some more of it. In a little bit, there's some new shade that we've never used before. that we're going to be implementing here, trying it out this summer. And so we're going to have to drive in our feedlots here at home. Hopefully they're not as wet as that lot at the North Farm. But there's going to be one tree shade. It's going to have a big cement base to it. We're also going to be running a tarp from one shade to the other. Colin from C.W. Weldon's coming out. He's going to help us get those set up. That sucker was heavy. I was very light on the back end, but we got it out there. We got the base over there that weighs over 6,000 pounds. It's folded up halfway right now just for like winter storage and hauling down the road. And then way at the end, you know, we were welding on one of these just a couple videos ago. These are for semis to tighten straps on there, and that's going to tighten a sort of strap that keeps the tarp up top tight. Okay, hold on. Filter force. We're working on getting the last arm spread out, and I think after this, it's tarp time. Got this one put together, and now we're going to try a different style. Come on. Now we're setting these up, and we're putting some extra bracing, and then we're going to run a tarp from one windbreak to the other.
Yeah, it is.
How's that look?
Pretty tight.
Well, they're already using that. I think they like it. That sure covers a big area. Thanks to Colin and Riley from C.W. Weldon out of Dimmock, South Dakota. We got some big time shade in those pens. It'll be interesting to see how much time they spend underneath those, especially we got some really hot days coming. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. You've been mowing the lawn more than Forrest Gump this year, I tell you.
Yeah, this time it's because she said she'd mow it next time. So when next time comes and she says, is it full of gas, I'm gonna go mow, I'll say, yeah.